So, I was gonna vlog about my new iPhone 17 Pro, but in the end, it has just become a oh, look at all the cute things I found while roaming around Tokyo. So, yeah, follow me as I recap the last days of summer in September. Let's go! First, let's do some unboxing. But if this is your first time watching this video, hi, I'm Julie. I was born in Indonesia but spent most of my life in Australia, and for the past 7 to 8 years, I've been living in Japan. Recently, I parted with a job that I truly love, so I'm currently on a little adventure of figuring out what my next plan is. I've never been a career-minded person, unfortunately, and like many millennials, a big part of me just wants to do what I love. Maybe I bought into the whole find a job that you love and you will never work a day in your life thing, but it has actually worked out for me. Maybe that's why, even though I don't have a solution to my worries and anxiety right now, I'm hoping that as I document my life, I will figure something out. So here in front of me, I guess I'm unboxing my investment. And here it is, my new iPhone 17 Pro. I got the 1TB version because I know I'll need it, and the silver one because I always prefer the lighter colors so that I can make my phone pastely and cute. I bought a couple of cases right after they announced the new phone, so I'm hoping these will actually fit perfectly. And I love the transparent case because I can then add my stickers or cards at the back. And yes, personalizing my phone is a big deal because this phone is going to be with me like all the time. For today, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. It gives me better protection and I probably need that because I do drop my phone on the daily. Okay, let's get ready to go out now. I'm wearing Leonic on Things shirt and my bag is from Smitten by Pattern. Both are Indonesian brands that I really love. Maybe one day I'll show you my whole collection of Southeast Asian designers that I love. For now, let's add some accessories, including this She Said Yes ring that is just so beautiful. This was gifted to me, but I've been wearing this out quite often these days. I'm now definitely a ring girly, but I was actually never that way. I had my necklace phase, bracelet phase, earrings phase, but since Korea circa October 2023, when I found rings my size, I am now truly in my ring phase. And it feels almost bare if I don't wear any ring out. I actually love that I can customize the colors of this ring. I chose rose gold instead of the usual silver to give that vintage look. And these are lab-grown diamonds and gemstones, so I picked the tiny diamonds on the side with pink gems as an accent, and the main star is this aquamarine gemstones. And the reason I chose blue instead of pink in the middle is because aquamarine is actually my birthstone. Also, it's my favorite boy group's Oshi color. And if you know me, you know I am unashamedly and unabashedly proud of my fangirling ways. Okay, I kept getting distracted, so yes, let's take a walk. I kind of feel like this new phone marks a new chapter in my life of taking content creation more seriously, so here's what you can expect. Think daily life, sharing things I love, eating yummy food, shopping and unboxing cute items, traveling and exploring places, being creative and just enjoying life. Oh, and here we are. Shinjuku! But hold up a second. Before showing you Shinjuku, I gotta eat. So I walked straight up to one of my favorite cafes. They allow you to stay here longer, so I've seen people with their laptops working, and my friends and I also sometimes would do some life planning here. Today, I'm just gonna eat quickly so I can show you around. I'm trying their autumn menu because it looks pretty good. I like hamburg and mushrooms and yuzu, so what's there not to like? I'm also trying this seasonal osmanthus drink, and it was really refreshing. I like it. Eating alone is a thing I learned while living in Japan. It was awkward at first, but now I can sometimes enjoy this, I guess. And done recharging my energy. Time to show you Tokyo! But because distracted is my middle name, I ended up stopping by this Chainsaw Man pop-up store instead, and they had the cutest merch. This is for the new movie, and I just love living in Japan for these moments. They always have limited time shops and merch, so I feel like I can find something new whenever I walk around. This store is called Baseyard Tokyo, and they also have other collabs all the time. Like I saw these Kaiju number 8 merch when I was there. Then I walked towards 3 Coins, which is a 300 yen plus shop. I saw my friend posted about a cute collab they're having right now, so here I am. This year marks the 70th anniversary of Reborn magazine. If you're into shoujo manga, you would love this. Or if you just like cute girly illustrations, then feast your eyes. I wanted to buy so many things, but a lot was sold out, so I practiced self-control, took lots of videos, and walked out. Look, the sky! Finally out of the station and the mall, and I just love showing everyone this 3D cat. Isn't it cute? Next, I wanted to show the iPhone zoom, but on my way to my next stop, I got distracted again. Because Kiddyland recently opened in Shinjuku, and I mean, I have to check it out, right? In case you don't know, Kiddyland is the best place to find cute character goods. And it's not just for kids, okay? Like Sanrio, Pokemon, or even Snoopy. You can also find more recent viral characters like Chiikawa. Everybody loves Chiikawa these days. Also, they still have Opansu Usagi and Mofusan. And let's just say I spent a bit of time in here because, you know, everyone has their weaknesses and I guess this is mine. So to make this more productive, maybe I can show you some of the iPhone features while I'm ooh-ahing over the cute things. Like, check out this dual capture camera that I have now. Also, gotta test a selfie camera with this really interesting Chibimaruko-chan hat. Not sure who the target audience is, so I'm just gonna assume it's me. Okay, I'm really gonna leave now. But just one last thing before I leave, I'm just gonna show you my favorite ebifurai from Sumiko Gurashi. I really wanted this one. I mean, it's kind of functional too, but again, I resisted because I'm a responsible adult. Let's go. And here we are, a view of the Godzilla Road, i.e. one of my favorite views of Tokyo. There's just something about the neon signage, the donkey building, the Godzilla head, and the crowd even. So it's time to try the different zooms that we can achieve with this new iPhone 17 Pro. This is at 0.5, 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times. Look at how amazing it is. I can literally see the Godzilla head so clearly. I also took some photos and recently posted them on Insta, and yeah, everyone is impressed. Next, I went to the Kabukicho Tower because I know that it's super colorful inside, so it'll be fun filming there. Okay, but guess what? As I walked in, and this is not staged, I was filming and I saw my boy's treasure on the screens and I was like, is this fate? So yes, it was a beautiful distraction, but time to show you another zoom test. 0.5, 1, 2, 4, and the 8 times zoom. So cool. And then a selfie camera test in the toughest lighting by the gachapon area because they had like neon colors all over. Also, here's a tip if you're visiting this spot. Go to the 17th floor for a free bird's eye view of Shinjuku. I wanted to do a zoom test, but I didn't have a good angle because some people were there, so I'm just gonna show you the exact same view but from the ground level. And this is another one of my favorite views of Tokyo. I used to see this view every time I come to Shinjuku because it was near my train line, but since moving to Tokyo, I don't get to see it as often, so I do miss it. And remember this video I took earlier today from the train? Well, that's the train passing this area, and yeah, that's how you get this view. I love it. Also, if you've watched Your Name, this part of Shinjuku is featured in it. Now, let's go to the west side of Shinjuku Station and we're gonna do one last zoom test at this KFC. If you're a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, this is where Gojo and Geto said their last goodbye before they parted. So I thought maybe with a new iPhone zoom, I can spot them together again? But sadly, no. Still no. Oh well, maybe another day? So, on another night, I actually went through Shinjuku again to check out a local Odori festival in Hatsudai. And yes, this view will never disappoint. You've seen it during the day, and here's one at night. My husband's Japanese friend invited him to this festival, and I'm so grateful because I had so much fun. I'm not gonna talk much because I think it will take away from the festival vibes. So here are some footage from the Hatsudai Odori using the new phone. also found out that his friend used to join one of these groups performing the Odori, which is very impressive, because they pretty much had to dance for the entire 3 hours of the festival. I'm not much of a dancer, but I thoroughly enjoyed seeing how passionate everyone is. And of course, I was also passionate with my own agenda, eating. We had some yakisoba with fried squid and gyoza, and at the end, I also couldn't help myself and got a fairy floss. It was worth it. Oh, and I forgot to mention one of the coolest parts, and that was when, towards the end, they asked the crowds to join in the fun. Again, I'm a document everything kind of girl, so I just stood at the sideline and people watch. It was fun. And it was also great to try out the new phone at night. I was busy zooming in and out all the time. I was really impressed by the quality, and I'd have to say what impressed me the most was actually the new selfie camera. This is a game changer. For the first time ever, I feel like I can finally vlog. So yes, maybe you'll see my face a little bit more. Or maybe not. We'll see. On the weekend, I went with my friends to Enoshima to soak in the last bit of summer and also to take some pretty photos by the beach. And we wore yukata to take sunset photos, played with some sparklers, and just enjoyed the sand on our feet. It was a farewell/birthday outing, which made it even more meaningful. Thanks to our amazing photographer who blended in so well with us girls. We ended our night with some food as we talked about our lives, and I think days like these are such a good reminder of how I should live my life. I tend to be comfortable in my own home, and now that I'm jobless, a freelancer, it gets way too easy to just stay in my little cocoon. But I got a new phone, I have friends, and I'm living in the best country in the world. In my humble opinion, of course. So I really should explore more. Hopefully, vlogging will get me out of my comfort zone. And before I end this, I'm gonna make it a habit to share one little joy that made me happy at this moment. If you followed me for a while, you will know my unhealthy obsession with gachapon. And this one is the cup noodles ring box. The packaging looks exactly like a real Nissin cup noodles, which is amazing. And it comes with its own ring. You either get the meat, egg, or prawn. So this one is the prawn. But of course, you can put any of your precious rings in it and just look at it. Doesn't this just bring a smile to your face? So yeah, this definitely brings me joy every time I look at it. What about you? Let me know in the comments what is something that brings you joy this week. I guess what I want to do and what I want all of us to do is to share our little joys with the world. Because life moves on really fast sometimes, that if we don't remember to stop and smell the roses or eat some snacks, we will miss the opportunity to just be grateful of the little things that come our way. So yes, I want to hear from you guys in the comments, and let's sprinkle little joys in our everyday lives. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.